Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Dzkan Toys, where I do reviews and share my thoughts on some of my favorite toy releases. Today we'll be looking at something slightly different, as instead of a figure, we'll be looking at a statue. And this one is Samus Varia suit from this Metroid Prime series. And it is by the company known as F4F, or First 4 Figures. So let's first check out the box and get the statue unboxed. Alright, so taking a closer look at the box, it looks very well done. It's quite a big box. At the front, we have a picture of the statue itself, of course Samus in her suit, and it says Samus Varia suit. As we move down the camera, we can see all of the nice detailed artwork all the way down. Metroid, F4F symbols, exclusive edition. So this is the front side. As for the side view, we have a full picture of the statue again on one side. Just to show you guys, scrolling down. We also have the other side of the box, and it is a back view of the statue all the way down. Again, nice box art. Finally, for the backs of the box, we have some descriptions. So for those of you guys interested, I share some information along with 2 pictures under, and also something unique. It says product number 1950. Of course, F4F is officially licensed by Nintendo, and they're an officially licensed product. For those of you guys interested, I will read the description. It says, during her missions for the Galactic Federation, Samus Aran often finds herself in dangerous environments which take special protections above what her basic power suit affords. Of these enhanced sets of armor, none stands out like the iconic Varia suit. Recognizable by its spherical pauldrons, the Varia suit has a number of invaluable features. It reduces damage to Samus's systems, filters out all but the most intense heat, and is impervious to corrosive acid. First 4 Figures is proud to showcase Samus in the Varia suit, debuting in the first Metroid game on the NES. The Varia suit has remained a series mainstay, appearing in every game since. This statue is molded on the design used at the outset of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Captured in the stunning 1/4 scale in hand-painted polystone, Samus measures a commanding 20 inches tall, standing upon a base inspired by the series insignia. This exclusive version of Varia suit features LEDs integrated throughout the entire statue, bringing it to life exactly as seen in the game. The Varia suit comes in the deluxe full color packaging with hand-numbered base and also an authenticity card, limited to 2100 pieces worldwide. So that's why I'm guessing I have a number on the box that says, again over here, 1950. So this should be the 1950 piece out of the 2100 pieces that's limited worldwide. Alright, so now we have the figure unboxed. The first thing that I see is the base itself. All of the figure itself is nicely packaged in styrofoam, and we actually get this card over here, which is an authenticity card with a serial code, and apparently we can register this online with the company or something like that. Haven't really looked into it, but it proves that it is an authentic product. And just to show you guys, the base is actually got some weight to it, but it's not too bad. Personally, I can carry it with one hand. We do have 2 holes over here, one to plug down to the feet and one to plug down to the power output on the feet of the statue itself. The base itself is nicely designed, and at the back it says Samus Varia suit exclusive edition, again 1950 for my statue number. We have this compartment which does have a battery inside for the LED function that will be seen on the statue later, and it's actually rechargeable. And we have some more symbols here, officially licensed product of Nintendo. We got nice anti-slip bases over here. Yeah, that's about it, but the base itself looks pretty good. We have this symbol done in silver, metallic red, and more silver over here. On the side, we have this button that we press. this is actually for the LED function once we plug in the statue. And we also have a USB port over here to charge. Furthermore, we do have wires included in this kit so we can recharge the battery. So that's about it. Next up, for the statue itself, we actually only need to assemble 2 pieces, or actually it just comes in 2 pieces. We have this signature Canon from the Varia suit, which is done very nicely in this metallic green with shading as well, a lot of details. And for the statue itself, it's actually quite heavy over here, and what we do is we pretty much just connect the bottom peg over here, 1 metal rod and 1 for the electronics. And let's try to do this on camera. Gonna be a bit hard for me. I'm awkward doing this, but it seems to be in there and secured now. So yeah, pretty easy. Alright, so now that we have the statue attached to the base, let's take an overview, move down the camera. As you guys can see, we only need to attach 1 more part, which is the hand cannon. So moving on to the hand cannon, it just plugs very easily on, I'm guessing like this. And this is actually a power connection too, so I'm guessing this is to link everything together, so just like that. Alright, and the cannon should be done as well. So taking a closer look at the cannon itself once attached, so it's pretty secure once attached, and yeah, it looks overall very nice. So with the statue, there's obviously no articulation, so I'll just go over with you guys the company background, I guess. About First 4 Figures, according to their website, they're established in 2003. They're makers of high-end collectible figures from licenses such as Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Super Mario, Okami, Full Metal Alchemist, Spyro the Dragon, Crash, Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog, and many others. They're committed to developing high-quality products and expanding their range within the video games and anime world. Now let's go over the overall sculpting and paint job of the statue. So for the statue itself, overall looks quite nice. Let's take a look at the closer details, starting with the top half, the helmet. So the helmet is very well done, along with the chest piece armor. They're done in sort of this light shade of metallic red, almost like a solar red. And for the suit itself, as we see, it is done in this metallic orange color. All of the suit and the colors are very reflective under light, and that is a good thing because, in my opinion, it will capture the attention of whoever is looking at the statue on your shelf. So that's a big bonus. All the paint and detailing is nicely done from what I can tell so far, and I don't see any major defects. With the helmet, we also have the visor painted in this light yellowish color. We do have the nice detailing of the helmet, even with the tubes at the front end. They're done in this gray color, which connects the under part of the helmet. Moving on to the shoulders, we have that classic Metroid design with the round design, and we have these sharp edges sculpted. In between, of course, we have these black lines which separates the shoulder armors, and I believe these will light up later when I show you guys the light up feature. Moving on to the chest and the connection of the arms, we do have some nicely detailed suit work made of a gray color, a metallic gray, dark gray, and these do look like they're for the movement of the suit if Samus were to move in the suit, so that's a nice touch. As for the chest, we have more sculpting details over here. It's pretty crazy, so it's just for you guys to look at. There's not much to say here. Everything is nicely detailed. But we do have another color here for the lower chest and the waist, which is this metallic yellow shine. It's almost a goldish color. Moving to the arms, so Samus's left arm, we do have that continuation of that nice metallic orange color done. And on the hand itself, I never knew this actually, even though I played the games before. I never really noticed that on her left hand for the Varia suit there was a green sphere type design, I guess. So I'm guessing it's here because it's part of the suit design, but it looks very nice. It almost looks like a green metallic pearl sitting on her left hand. Now let's move on to the right hand. The right hand is the signature cannon and the weapon of Samus. It is done in the metallic green color. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but over here inside we do have a sort of clear orange part which represents the inside of the cannon, and I believe it will light up as well when we see the major lighting features. It's quite detailed, the cannon itself, so maybe I can turn the statue a bit for you guys to check it out. Again, a lot of details, metallic paint job, sculpture, and overall there's just a lot of shading as well that goes along with the colors, which definitely makes a huge difference to the overall look of the statue. Moving on to the lower half of the body, to the legs, we have more of that gray in the connection point. We also have this nice metallic yellow and orange that extends throughout the leg armors. We also have this unique pearl looking design on each of the quads as well. Here's a closer and more detailed look of the pearl-like design. Very nicely done. And a line also connects to the pearl design, which extends all the way down to the lower half of the leg. Moving on to the lower half of the legs, we see a similar design of the lines as well as the pearl round design on each side of the knees as well. All of this is connected by a line which transport that energy-like look, especially when the suit is fully lit up. Finally, we have a quick look at the feet, the boots. Here's a quick look at the back of the figure. In terms of the design of the back of the statue, the most notable design is the jetpack itself on the back. It's done in this metallic red color, which retains the same color as the helmet. We can also see gray throughout part of the jetpack as well for the afterburners. The most unique and interesting aspect of this statue may just be the lightning function, so it adds a bit of playability. Let's just check it out then and dim the lights. So now, just by pressing the base button, we can open the lighting function. So it seems like a lot of parts of the statue actually lights up. So just to show you guys, the cannon over here does light up. We also have the chest pieces in front lit up in this green color. The helmet itself also lit up. And we also have this unique dots or little lines in between the shoulder armors that lights up as well. We have it here, here, and also at the back, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes. Moving down, we also have the hand over here also lit up. A little bit harder to notice, but some of the vents over here on the cannon itself actually lit up as well, such as these dots over here, and these lines over here. It's kind of hard to see because I'm actually filming this in the daytime, and I try to shut down my blinds, but obviously it is still a little bit bright. Moving down, we can also see the light up function around the legs. Now all the way down, we have the lines lit up as well. So the lines extends all the way throughout the legs. In case you're wondering, this round part over here, just like the upper legs, actually is lit up too. But compared to the quad part of the leg, it is a little bit less bright. Hence, it's harder to see right now. So the inner legs are also lit up with the round part of the design. So I like that they didn't skip that part, even though it's harder to see. Moving up again, we can see we have some orange light for the jetpack, which is very nice, and it differs from the rest of the green color across the statue itself. And these are actually fairly bright. And the little line design in between the shoulder armor that I was talking about, of course, we also can see it at the back as well. Yeah, with everything lit up, it looks quite like the Fantastic piece. So what do you guys think? The lighting feature is definitely a nice touch, right? Here's a bonus shot when it's completely dark, so you guys can see all of the LEDs doing its work. Now I turn up the brightness just a bit. Yeah, so pretty cool, especially if there's no light at all, like that. Here's a view from the back side. Let's add some light. And complete darkness. Alright, so that's about it. Let's move on to the final thoughts on the first 4 figures Samus Varia suit statue. Personally, I have always been a fan of Metroid the series, especially I remember when first playing it as a kid on the Nintendo consoles as well as Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP. I really like the platforming and the boss battles from Metroid, and I always thought the suit was very cool, and the orange is one of the most iconic suit out there, the orange colored suit. Personally, I really like the color orange as well, so I'm really attracted to the Varia suit. I feel like it is a nice piece to have in your collection, especially if you're into Metroid or you're a fan of Nintendo franchises characters or even Super Smash Bros. This is a 1/4 figure, so it does take up some space, so this might be one of the negatives for those of you guys out there who want to display a statue but have quite a limited amount of room. Then this might not be a pick for you. Also, because being a 1/4 statue, it is still quite pricey. So it is for sure not for everyone, and it is not articulated. So the posing it has is only the posing that we see. The display options are limited. The positives though is that the figure looks quite nice. All the paint job looks very detailed. The sculpt work, I can't really see any major paint defects even looking closely at the statue itself. And we do have the playability of a light up function, which actually looks quite good when everything is dark or at nighttime, just for that extra flair to show off to your family or friends. As a first purchase from the first 4 figures company, I would say I am satisfied with the purchase, and definitely I would recommend this statue to anyone who is looking for a high quality Varia suit figure or statue. There goes the end of today's review. If you liked the video and the channel, please remember to subscribe and also give the videos a thumbs up. As always, my friends, remember to stay young at heart. Until next time, we're out.
Swear we'd never say goodbye. Fall asleep to lullabies with something that I thought I'd never find. And what is right and what is wrong, and all I ever saw was love. But let's get lost in love tonight.
an authenticity, and also an authenticity. Yo, what are those though? What are those?